How is everybody? God, it was great today. It was amazing. Not my golf game, it sucks. But the tournament was amazing just to see the energy and the people out there having a good time. I mean, a lot of laughter, a lot of experience that I'm a big proponent of, trying to find the experience in life so the days that I have are fulfilled, which is kind of what, not kind of, but is what the Parkinson's Wellness Fund does anyways, is try to fulfill somebody's need. And Josh spoke, am I saying that right? Josh, right? JM. Josh spoke, yeah, he's JM too, you just lose the D. Excuse me, I'm a little dyskinetic right now, so I might be doing a little dance up here, so bear with me. But when Mark and I met, we've known each other for a long time, and he said to me one day, he said, I think this Parkinson's is going to be a good thing for you. Like, you're going to probably get to do the things you want to do. And of course, my wife famously said, I think this is a blessing, for which I responded with some choice four-letter words. I said, how is this a blessing? I mean, maybe, no, I just couldn't see it. And she said, well, I don't know, I think maybe you're supposed to help somebody. You're supposed to help people. And along the way, where'd Russell go? Oh, along the way, I've met people like Russell who, no questions asked, said, you want to come do this with us? And I said, yeah, I'll help, do the golf tournament, I'll speak a little bit, and then, let's do a podcast. Thinking he would have told me I'm outrageously stupid. But he said, yeah, go for it. And so now we have a podcast that airs on our YouTube channel, and we bring people in, and we're going to continuously bring in guests in to talk about Parkinson's, but from the idea of, okay, you've got Parkinson's. So do you go run and hide? Do you basically just stick your head under a pile of coats and hope that it changes in the next 4 years? Or do you try to live life as full as you can? Because that's your two choices. You always have a choice. It may not be the choice you want, but you always have a choice in choosing the way you show up to everything. You show up to this event today to have a good time, you have a good time. You show up at somebody's whatever, school function, you have a good time if you show up wanting to have a good time. Go for it. I'll wait for the applause. If you do that one more time, I don't think the camera got it. Now, one more time for our, no, I'm kidding. So I put a lot of thinking for weeks. Russell and I talked about, he's like, you're still going to do the thing. And I said, sure, I'll talk. I'm going to write something down and make some notes and put them all together in, a beat sheet so I know exactly who to go from. And I said to myself this morning when I woke up, I said, I'm not going to be sitting there 20 minutes before I'm supposed to speak writing my notes. And there I was 20 minutes before I was speaking. I thought, why don't I just speak from the heart and talk about the things that matter to me and the things that I'm blessed with. And this is a really special event. Unfortunately, my wife, who was planning to be here, our cat is having major problems, apparently. I don't know about cats. I'm a dog lover, but this guy is just ringing the register every time we go see the vet. They're like, oh, sucker. I mean, come in, sir. I'm just going to look at the cat and just tell you there's something seriously wrong with him. I'll touch him. That's going to be $40. So she couldn't make it, but Heidi is my everything. I mean, she's my caregiver. She's my best friend. She's my wife. We've been married for 28 years, have two beautiful daughters. And I started to realize as I progress, and you start to worry about how the people around you are going to be affected. And I realized two things. A caregiver in the house is amazing, and it's a very difficult life for that person because they have to take care of us, who sometimes can't take care of ourselves. Even though we want to, we don't want to be treated like we can't do anything. But at the same time, it's a job that she didn't sign on for, but is willing to do. But the amazing thing is that beyond the caregiver is the friends. And when I look out here, I see my man Aubrey, who I adore, and who inspires me every minute of every day. Because he's still got plenty of stuff to offer. He's still got stuff to talk about. He still is in the game. Body may not be working the way he wants it to, but he's still in the game. That desire, that approach to life is phenomenal. And then I realized that he's got this support of not only family in Russell and Lawrence, and hope I'm not leaving somebody out, Amy and Kim and the kids and everybody, they gravitate towards him, and everybody in this room gravitates towards him. And I realize that the friends are the most important things to have in your arsenal of fighting Parkinson's, in your ability to do the things that you want to do, but maybe are afraid because of the way you look, or you don't feel like, I'm like this guy, and I don't know if I want to go out like this. And I'm convinced that wealth, true wealth and richness is by the number of friends you have, and people that will show up for you with no questions asked. So I asked some friends to come along some I've known for 40 years, some I've known for 4 years, some who have helped me out psychologically when I just needed to talk to somebody. So all of them have done that. All of them have checked in on me just to see how I'm doing. You doing all right? I mean, Heidi and I lost everything that we had, built up. And then meanwhile, we're chugging along with Parkinson's. I've now been diagnosed for 12 years. And it was just amazing the way my friends came up. So I'd like to ask my friends just to stand up, because there's one Heidi in my life, but these people have all stepped up to help me out. So guys, if you just stand up, please, all of you at this table. Did you forget you're my friends? The power of giving a donation and all that stuff for Parkinson's Wellness Fund is amazing. But the power of calling up a friend who's got Parkinson's and asking them how they're doing is astronomical. The check-ins, the thoughtful, hey, you want to go to a baseball game? Or I know you're not moving well, you want to take a walk? Hey, you want to go get a cup of coffee? All those things that seem mundane are super important to somebody who's receding from society. Whether he or she wants to or not, the disease is receding the enjoyment in your life. So you've got to fight every day and choose every day to live your life to the fullest and enjoy the things that you have and be grateful for what you have. And so I'm grateful for all these people, and I'm blessed that all of these people have taken the time to come down here. Many have traveled from Northern California. So I'm going to cut it there because I just want to get that message across. Hopefully next year I'll have a different message. I thought maybe as long as I can go, I'll have what I learned in a year. So when we meet, I'll impart some wisdom or not. Probably more or not, but thank you all for coming out and taking us, seriously, but also laughing with us, because there's a lot of laughter on this course today, and that's like the best drug in the world. So thank you guys very much, and thank you, Russell. Thanks, buddy.
There, man. There you go, bro. Not bad.
Thanks, buddy. I got some notes, but we'll go on from there. Thanks for standing up.
Well said, JM. Well said.